Hey everybody, I hope you've had a fantastic EVO weekend. Whether you're watching it at home on stream like me, or if you're lucky enough to attend or even participate. A special shout out to all the New Zealand and Australian players that went over to EVO and did an amazing job representing both New Zealand and Australia. And of course, congratulations to everyone who made it to top 8, and low high for taking the whole thing. Of course, I'm not here just to talk about EVO, I'm here to talk about the announcement. So, Season 2. We've got Anna, which I'm so excited about, Lei, who's such an awesome character, and we've also got the character from The Walking Dead, and it looks like we've got 3 more legacy characters, from what we understand. Now, I think I'm not the only one who expects that we won't see this until after the end of Tekken World Tour, so we're looking close to the end of the year, or probably early 2019. We also saw a lot of move changes, a lot of property changes, including the wall bounce mechanic, and a couple of different moves.
Make this fun.
So, question from here is, what do we do? I've dusted off my old PS3 and just had a bit of a play around with Anna. I've always enjoyed using Anna, and I'm very excited to see her in this game. And I did not expect her to be announced. I mean, I know that Nina didn't really take any of the move animations in transition to Tekken 7, but with the property change of Quarter Circle Forward 1, and just the amount of characters that didn't make the cut, you know, I thought people like, well, Lei and Ganryu and Julia would make it before Anna, just because people always consider the Williams sisters so similar. But I love how they've done her, she's looking amazing. I love the contrast seeing how Nina's dressed as a bride, you know, ready for the wedding, and Anna's dressed as a widow. And she genuinely looks very upset in their intro, so I'm quite interested just even to know the story behind what's happened to Anna. We saw a couple of new moves from her, a couple of different properties, but a lot of things we saw were pretty similar. So this comes to why I've gone on to some Tekken Tag 2 footage and some Anna footage here. What should we do? What should I do? While we're waiting for this patch to release, is there anything you'd like me to go through with Anna? Please let me know. I could try and do a couple of basic tutorials running through how she works in Tekken Tag 2, but we do need to keep in mind that a lot of this could change. Could change before she's released, it could change with different balance patches before that even, if people get, you know, times to try her. But a lot of her moves should be quite similar, so we can at least do a bit of a basic rundown. And I'm happy to do so if people are interested in that sort of thing. The other thing, of course, is we've got to think about the balance changes for other characters. So things like my punishment guides, they're going to be pretty irrelevant if a character has changed quite drastically, aren't they? So I'm going to need to keep, or I'm going to have to keep revising those. Likewise with any combos I do, or my Nina tutorials could change. Who knows? Nina could be quite different by the end. We don't know until we find out. Well, we don't know until the patch is released, or until patch notes are given to us, or someone gives us some more information. In the meantime, I think we've just got to continue on as per normal. So that means more Nina Williams tech talk, and I've got plenty more to come out, don't worry. I also have a new playlist which I'm looking forward to starting to release in the next maybe week or two, depending on how things go, depending how much spare time I have. And I'm also quite excited about how much more I'm going to be able to start streaming now, so stay tuned, check out my Twitch channel, and I do post on Twitter at least a couple of hours before I release something. But anyway, I am genuinely very, very excited for Anna Williams being in Tekken 7. I think it's going to be very refreshing. I enjoy using Anna. I think while that she's quite similar to Nina, it's also a very nice change of pace. She does work very differently. I'm looking forward to things like her full crouch mix-ups, and I'm sure they're going to be in there. And there are a ton of other things that she has that is very different to Nina, and just adds that great amount of variety. Such as the Chaos Judgment stance, her different counter hit tools. I mean, I know that Nina has the Quarter Circle Forward one now, but I hope that Anna still has her one as well. It's just going to be great. It's going to be very, very good. It'll be a nice change of pace for people who verse me in casual, well, online, offline, wherever, because, I mean, I'm going to be mixing it up a bit more, doing a few different things. Well, please let me know what you'd like me to do. Let me know what you'd like me to cover in relation to Anna while we wait for this gap, or if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about in this time. I'm fully open to anyone's input, so please let me know what you want. In the meantime, I'm just going to end with a couple of different combos that Nina and Anna can do in Tag 2. Nothing too special, but I hope you enjoy it. Alright, catch you next time. Bye.